project?
The Graffiti Bridge is a train trestle on 17th Avenue here in Pensacola, Florida. The Graffiti Bridge Project is where I photograph the bridge every day for a year. In the 1950s, it started to get painted on, and as far as I know, that tradition is continued until today. So the bridge is covered with paint, and it changes every day, at least what I was able to observe at the time that I photographed it. What is the lure? What made it remain a place that people wanted to go and tag? I know that it's had many phases. I know in the 80s, if you tagged it, you would get arrested or you would have to clean it up. Now it's been accepted, it's not illegal anymore, so it's obviously getting more attention and more paint than it ever has before. But why people go there, why that particular place, I can't answer that. I think that's one of the mysteries of the bridge. I had really gone through a time in my life where I was not happy and I was very miserable. So much adjustment and life-altering things seemed to come at me all at once. I realized that part of what made the journey so difficult is my unwillingness to accept change. I didn't want these things to change. I was evaluating the change as being good or bad or something along those lines, and so I started reading a lot on accepting change, which led me a lot to Eastern philosophy, which talks a lot about impermanence and change. So when somebody told me that the bridge changed every day, and me being a photographer, it's really what sparked my interest more than anything else. I have a great vision in terms of wanting to get the word out about the bridge. I mean, it all started with me observing change, but as a result, I ended up coming to get to know the community and coming to get to know all the messages and the people and all that that bridge represents. And now I feel very passionate about getting that word out. I've got a book that's going to be coming out in a couple of months. I have 2 exhibitions and products that are coming from the sale of these things that hopefully will continue to fund the project so that I can continue to get the word out. One of my favorite things to talk about is the chunk of the layers of paint. You can see that many of them are, rippled, and some of them are, curved. And I think it's all the different varieties of paint. It's all the different types of weather conditions. And the name of the book is going to be called Layers of Paint because of this. And what I realized is, how many thousands and thousands of stories were embedded in this paint. But yet at the same time, even though the stories were covered up, and even though that time of that message being gone, it still remains within the layers of paint. It just becomes something different. And I think that was a very profound experience for me to recognize that it became something different, but yet it was still there, even though it was covered up.